Hi. How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you be? Welcome back to Mr. P. It has been a while since I've seen you all. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you set up here because I couldn't be bothered to do it before. So, anyway, I haven't seen you guys in a while. I hope you've all had a great Easter. That was last weekend. This is the weekend after. I hope you had a great Easter. Spent it with loved ones and had a good time. And if you didn't spend it with loved ones, well, hopefully you have better plans. I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd catch up a little bit. We've been good. Some exciting things happening on my end. I'll share those at some point. But I've just been reconnecting with myself and enjoying the world, enjoying our beautiful Mother Nature, and, you know, just taking care of myself and self-care and all of that. Oh, wait, let me not show you that mess. Sorry. Actually, I have been asked why I always have an empty carton of eggs. I take this to my parents. I don't buy eggs. They give me eggs. So I just use this, give it back to them, and they give me some eggs. They have chickens that produce eggs. And they don't eat a lot of eggs. I don't know how this turned into an egg video, but there you go. Egg video. Oh yeah, it ties in with Easter. Great segue. Anyway, how have you all been? My mug of the day. Look at that. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, it's cute. He matches the... Well, he doesn't. He's the Red Baron. There. Can you see that? I mean, you've seen it before, so... That's it. By the way, I'm going to get rid of that sign. It's supposed to say eat, but every time I look at it, I read fat. So I don't need any reminders, all right? So I think that puppy's going away. I'm sure I have something that I can put in its place. So, sorry, I'm not really digging this lighting. Hold on. That is better. Hi. How y'all doing? All right, so... I've gone back to the no beard. I don't know how I like it. Because, see, Julio? Oh, Julio, has got to go. But I feel like the beard covers Julio. Why am I talking about my beard with you? I don't care. It's going to be a rambling video. I've missed doing a video. I have some, like, video clips as well that I'd like to share, so... But I do want to show you some things that I recently got. And I want to show you. First of all, you just saw me eat part of it. So I have this chocolate. So last week or the week before, I went to Palo Alto and I walked around at the Stanford Mall. If y'all have never been to the Stanford Mall, what's wrong? You want to go outside? Yeah? The minute I decide to make a video is when you want to go outside and bark? Yes? Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. So, anyway, this is Swiss chocolate from a Swiss chocolatier, and it's, I don't know how to say it, but it's Ladderach, whatever. They even have, you can't see that, hold on. even have their like logo printed on the chocolate. This stuff is, I'm not gonna say orgasmic, but close. And you guys know that I am not a chocolate fan, but I have been savoring this thing so good. So good. But, I mean, you need to take a mortgage to buy it. Which, I mean, it's chocolate for crying out loud. But whatever, it was good. I like it. And then I also picked up, which smells so good. I walked into Cartier. I was curious about those. Oh God, this smells so good. I was curious about those. What are they called? Like forever bracelets? I don't know. Several people I know have been talking about them, so I wanted to see what they look like. First of all, no, thank you. They look like they would be like handcuffs, so I'm not interested in that. But I did go in to look at it, and if you're paying that much for a bracelet, you better love that person. And yeah, they're never taking it off, but it's just me, so not gonna do it. Anyway, but I didn't want to walk out with anything, and they had a section with colognes. And you know, y'all know I like cologne, so I picked up their Pasha by Cartier. This smells so dang amazing. Look at that. And that's the bottle. I like the top because it reminds me of the Mont Blanc pens that I have. Oh, it smells. I wish you guys could have. I'd spray it right now, but I don't want to waste it. So. So good. Love it, love it, love it. Are there any notes on here and what they are? No. Made in France. Made in France. So there we go. So I got that. So your boy's smelling good. He's smelling yummy. Yummy, yummy. There's that. Sorry, I'm in an extremely goofy mood today. Which I shouldn't be, but I'll explain later. Then someone special to me, the same person that gave me this mug, also gave me this mug. Love it. So it's a takeout ceramic mug, and it has Snoopy on a bike, and it says, "The secret is to stay cool." And it was picked up at Saint Laurent. I didn't even know they made mugs. I don't even want to know how much this cost because I don't know anything cheap that comes out of Saint Laurent. So anyway, it has a silicone top. Love it. I use it every morning. But I do need to be careful because I tend to grab my coffee like that, like using the lid. This isn't a hard plastic, so I've almost had a couple of accidents, but I love that. But look at him, he's so cute on his little bicycle. And I am cool, so I know the secret. And guys, this I wanted to show you. So I went to, I'm renewing my closet. I've had stuff in there I haven't used in a really long time. And most of the pieces in there I haven't touched since the break-in a couple of years ago. So they got to go. My closet isn't that big and I can't afford to lose that space. But in the meantime, I'm replacing some things. So I went to I don't know where I went. Some mall. Anyway, I'm sure I'll remember it as I'm talking. Well, they had a Versace store there. I know I said it wrong. That's okay. And you guys know that everywhere I go, I have to buy a wallet. So they had wallets. There's a little dust thing. I saw this. I had to get it. So there's the little, what's it called? Lion or something? I don't know. It's their logo. Versace on the back. And it's a card wallet. But look at that print. The vibrancy of that yellow is not coming through on the camera, but I love it. 1, 2, 3 card slots on each side. And then it's got the pockets that you guys know what wallets look like. I don't know why I'm doing all that mess, but anyway, look at that. I love that. That's beautiful, so beautiful. So I treated myself and I got that. And then I also got another card wallet with the same print, but it's like the basic card wallets, which I don't have right now, but it's just the flat piece. It's got 2 card slots on each side and the major one in the middle. Anyway, bought that. I'm so happy. So those are some new acquisitions as of late. And I wanted to show you guys those. I've also been taking some day trips. You know, sometimes you just need those mental health days. And so you do what you can. Sometimes you go with people and sometimes you don't. But anyway, I've been to some places that are close to me, which I didn't know. I mean, I'm sure I knew. I've just never really been. But one of the places I've gone to was Sugar Pine here in California. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from me. So just beautiful. Just being out in Mother Nature and the beauty of it all, and gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it was snowing recently. So you've got all the snow-capped mountains and the trees and all that. So here's a couple of pictures that I snapped from that. Then, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Pine Ridge, I believe. I don't know. But about 10, let's call it 20 minutes from there is the lake and the beach. And beautiful, 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 beautiful. Have I said that it's beautiful? It's beautiful. There was fresh powder on the shore. Walked it. I clearly didn't wear the right attire because I was in shorts. Everyone was looking at me like I was some goofball, but that's okay. I run hot anyway. So when I ski, I've got my snowboarding pants on and a t-shirt. So it doesn't matter. I'm used to the looks. But it was gorgeous. Here's what that looked like. that's what I've been doing. Just, and then work. What I want to do in my life at this point is slow down, but I feel like I'm just speeding up. That's okay, right? I can do it. I can do it. And I think that's why these little trips are important to me. Just beautiful. I just don't know why I didn't do them before. So did that. I also I worked on the RV last weekend, Easter weekend. I went to go grab it. It didn't even start. So it's just been sitting there. So I replaced the battery, brought it home, tested out the systems, and it's now ready to just hop in and skedaddle and go somewhere. So can't wait to do that. I do have my Alaska cruise coming up, which I'm super excited about. 10 days in Alaska on a cruise ship. What else do I want? Yes, please. Yeah, so I want to tell you a story. Story time. Last night, I thought, you know how I said I need these day trips to clear my head? Well, last night, I thought God was talking to me. You heard exactly what I said. So I was talking to somebody, and yesterday especially, I spoke a lot about religion, and I spoke about my grandmother. I don't know, it was a very meaningful, thoughtful day, right? And as of late, I've been questioning religion and whatever. I have my issues with it. So then my grandmother came up and talked about her and, how much I miss her and all of that. So last night, I'm just texting back and forth with somebody, and the question posed to me was, how do you feel right now? And my response was, I feel blessed. Well, as soon as I said that, all of this happened. Now, being the good little Catholic boy that I am, that freaked me out. It freaked me out. At first, I'm like, oh my God, my house is going to blow up. What's going on? But it was just those particular ones, and he seemed to only do it when I got close to it. So I'm like, am I emitting some electrical something, whatever it is? And then I'm like, no, this is either my grandmother or God saying, welcome back. Because I had really been thoughtful. I was thinking a lot during those day trips and just being out in nature's beauty and God's country. It was just, I don't know. It must have just been the day that I had. And I was like, okay, these are the answers I need, yada, yada, yada. So I still unplugged everything. I unplugged everything, turned everything off, and I went to bed. So I get up this morning and I turn on the TV in the family room. And I haven't really been watching anything. I've just been listening to music. all of a sudden it just goes black. And I had the lamp behind it on. Just everything just turns off. I'm like, wait a minute, something's weird. I didn't turn it off. It shouldn't have turned off. And if the TV turned off, why did the lamp turn off? So I'm like, all right, there's something wrong with that plug. And then the flickering from last night came into my mind. I'm like, you know what? This may actually be an issue. So I went out to the electrical panel and I hear sizzling. You know the sound bacon makes when it's being fried in a pan? Well, that's the noise it was making. So I took the cover off. One of the circuit breakers popped as I did that, and then I heard arcing. That freaked me out. So I turned off the main switch to all of the power to the house. Just shut it off. I didn't know where the short was. If it was a short, I don't have a new house. Everything is wood, okay? I've got an attic and I've got a crawl space. So I freaked out a little bit. I called the non-emergency number for the fire department. And I said, hey, here's what's going on. I'm concerned that my house may be on fire. They're like, well, sir, do you see any smoke? No, I don't, whatever. So like, okay, well, if you catch fire, call us back. Well, thanks. You were very helpful. But they did say, get an electrician out there. I didn't want to wait until tomorrow. Today is Sunday. Who am I going to find today? So I called the power company. And of course I get the message, our office isn't open Monday through Friday, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, all right, I guess I'm gonna have to wait. And then at the very end of their message, they said, if this is an emergency, call our emergency number. Beautiful. So I did it. An hour later, they had someone out here checking it out. So he isolated the issue to a circuit breaker, and he showed me, and it had already melted the back. And that circuit breaker is the one that controlled all of the lights that were flickering and my family room. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess it wasn't God. I guess it wasn't my grandmother. But I'm still taking it as a sign that it was. And this was just like the effect of it. So I just now have to replace it. So then I called my real estate broker and I explained what happened. I said, can you recommend an electrician? 30 minutes later, he had an electrician at my house. And he looks at my panel and he's like, your panel is so out of code. This is an issue. How you even bought this house and passed an inspection is beyond me. He's saying this, and all I'm hearing is cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. That's all I'm hearing, all right? So I'm like, if it's something you can fix, let's do it. I'd rather not have to file a permit with the county and the city and then have the entire electrical system in this house redone. I'd rather not do that. He goes, well, let me take a look at it. Let me see. I'm expecting him to come back with nope, you got to do it all. But he came back and he's like, you have some things that I can't leave the way they are because I know they're not to code, but those are easy fixes. Aside from the one that the power company pointed out that is bad, you've got two more that are starting to do it. And then he showed me and you could see the sparks flying out the back of them. I'm like, please just fix. I just don't want my house burning, please. I even contemplated going to get the RV, park it on the street and just load stuff into it. Mainly all the artwork, some documents, like the things that were important. So dogs, obviously. But I didn't need to do that. 2 hours later, he knocked on the door. He said, all right, I got everything working. Everything's fine. Everything's going to work. I'm like, all right, what's the damage? Like, I was prepared. He goes, $200. I'm like, $200 an hour? He's like, no, just $200. What? Okay. So I gave him 300. Thank you very much for coming out on Sunday. You took time away from your from your family, and you worked it. So that's my I talk to God story. How do you like that? If that doesn't confirm I'm crazy, I don't know what does. Anyway, I'm also working on some Heart Smile merchandise. I'm just waiting for it to come in. I finally found someone that can do what I want that isn't one of these national companies that just screen prints or whatever it is they do to shirts. So yeah, and she's a local business owner, so I'm also supporting a local business as I'm doing it, which, you know, it's a bit more expensive, but I'd rather do that. I'm supporting someone local, so I'm waiting for those to come in, and I will show those to you guys when they come in. It will not be things I will be selling. I just won't be selling Heart Smile items. Not that I think anything's wrong with people selling merchandise, it's just that's not what I want to do. So they will mostly be giveaways or gifts or thank yous or whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll show you those when those come up. All right, I've been rambling for so long. Anyway, I just wanted to come on. I wanted to say hello. I missed you guys. I am doing well. And then there are some of you that have been reaching out to me. So I thank you for that. Just a simple good morning means more than you know. So I thank you for that. You guys know who you are. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all safe, healthy, and living the good life. So I'm really happy these days. So yeah, life's good. Life's good, life's happy, I'm healthy. I'm mentally stable. That's always good. That is always good. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Stay safe, stay well, but most importantly, don't forget to go out and make a heart smile. We could all use one. Bye.